A lot of developments even tonight, and there are still 4 senators who haven't indicated which way they're going to vote. That's what's fueling this. The first vote on Judge Brett Kavanaugh's nomination to the Supreme Court is scheduled for 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning Pacific time. But with just hours to go, the debate is as heated as ever across the country, even including a retired Supreme Court justice. With the first vote on Judge Brett Kavanaugh's Supreme Court nomination expected in hours early Friday morning, the bitter battle over that confirmation is still in full swing tonight. Triggering it was retired Supreme Court Justice John Paul Stevens, a Republican, by the way, who told an interview in Boca Raton, Florida, that he no longer believes Kavanaugh should be confirmed to join the court, despite the fact that he had once written that Kavanaugh would make a great justice.
His performance during the hearings caused me to change my mind. The senators should really pay attention to it for the good of the court.
That may have spurred an 11th-hour op-ed piece written by Judge Kavanaugh and posted by the Wall Street Journal. Kavanaugh writes that his strong emotions and sometimes bitter responses were the product of his overwhelming frustration.
And little Liza, all of 10 years old.
Tonight, he wrote, "I was very emotional last Thursday, more so than I have ever been. I might have been too emotional at times. I know that my tone was sharp, and I said a few things I should not have said." Kavanaugh's defense, however, was challenged by 3 former classmates at Yale and drinking buddies, who wrote a piece in the Washington Post tonight. Each of us on numerous occasions had seen Brett stumbling drunk to the point that it would be impossible for him to state with any degree of certainty that he remembered everything that he did when drunk. We believe that Brett Kavanaugh should not sit on the nation's highest court. Earlier in the day, as demonstrators filled every floor of a Senate office building, they marched to the Supreme Court. Senators filed in and out of this secure room in the Capitol basement that's off limits to cameras and normally reserved for national security briefings. It's the only place they could view the 46-page FBI report delivered to Congress in the middle of the night overnight.
There's no corroboration of Dr. Ford's allegations.
The investigation was a sham.
Republicans said the FBI did 9 interviews and could not back up Christine Blasey Ford's claim that Brett Kavanaugh pinned her down and groped her at a high school gathering.
It was nothing new, no further corroboration.
Democrats disputed that.
The most notable part of this report is what's not in it.
Now, at this hour, as we mentioned, 4 senators have still not indicated which way they're going to vote, and tomorrow's vote is preliminary, not final. The final vote is expected to take place on Saturday. Here's the problem. In the latest twist, Montana Republican Senator Steve Daines says he'll be out of town on Saturday because his daughter is getting married. That means GOP leaders may be forced to hold open the confirmation vote overnight until the senator returns on Sunday to cast his vote. What that means is, in the meantime, any senator can change their vote as long as it's still open. Jeff, who knows, huh?
Just more twists and turns on this story. Okay, Dave, thank you.